Hello, and welcome to Punch, Kick, and Chill, for when there's nothing better to do. We're joined by our hosts, Jason Nawara and Justin Golightly.
Hi, I'm Justin Golightly.
And I'm Jason Nawara.
And this is
Punch, Kick,
Chill. Anderson Silva versus Demian Maia at UFC 112. Justin, what is this?
Man, I don't even know anymore. This is some sort of dream journal that's come alive in jubilant colors of violence. We're a fight companion podcast. We've got some characters that show up that exist here, and also in a internet tournament of avatars. We get a veto each. And there's an entire cosmology that you can explore if you are a spurtlunker.
What? But I mean, most of all, it's just we're going to drop you the link, and we're all going to watch Anderson Silva versus Demian Maia at UFC 112 together. This is the famous fight where Anderson... we're going to find out. I haven't watched this fight in years. Anderson seemingly didn't do much. Dana White, said he was never going to headline a show again. This is the fight before the first Chael Sonnen fight. It's good stuff, man. It's good stuff.
I can't let you get close to me.
Yeah, I don't know what that
Never mind.
means,
That was against Vanderlei Silva. But Chael Sonnen was like, I can't let you get close to me. They let him get close to him.
Yeah, that's what happens. So, all right. Are we doing this?
So tell the folks, tell these fine folks what we got in store for them. How we're gonna do this? How we're gonna time it up?
Well, I'm gonna count down. I am the master of time. I'm gonna count it down, and then what's gonna happen is I'm gonna count down to your countdown, and when you say play, Justin, you go 1, 2, play. I'm counting down to that. So
right, and then you'll hit play with me. Everybody,
we're all gonna hit play at the same time.
Brack will hit play with. We'll just all hit play at one single little unit time. You ready? You ready to do this?
I am ready.
Oh.
3, 2, 1.
1, 2, play. Boom! White and yellow font. Demian Maia coming out of the cold dark into a spotlight in the middle of a warehouse.
What the fuck? It's not
Anderson
fucking
Silva.
playing for me. What are you at?
No! Hey, just keep going. Hey, who knows? Maybe it's not playing
what are
for
your
one of our
numbers?
viewers.
What are your numbers?
I'm at 36, 21, 20, 19, 18,
Okay, I'm
17.
1 second behind you.
And that's cool, man. It's chill. That's why we call it Punch, Kick, Chill, bruh.
Well, the Time Nexus wanted me to shut it down. Dana White has looked completely the same for like the last decade. Look at Demian Maia.
Joe Rogan's face looks backwards.
Yeah, poor Joe Rogan. That's back when he had a black velvet head. Instead of... Look at this.
That's back when he
Demian
wanted
Maia.
to drape himself in velvet like George Costanza.
It's so cozy. I'm ensconced in velvet.
I'm just really into covering myself. My God. Look at Demian Maia just killing people. I feel like people don't respect Demian Maia's career. I don't know why I think that. They probably do, but I mean, Demian Maia has been a killer.
What about this man's career? What about this absolute... You talk about a master of time. Look at this Anderson Silva.
This is prime Anderson Silva. He's sitting in a underground parking garage. A fighter of his caliber, that's where they should be at these times like this, At this time, Anderson Silva's had like the Talis Lattes fight, so like people are like, he can do the Forrest Griffin, he can enter the Matrix, but he can also have really weird fights. This is interesting.
In and out of the Matrix.
I remember the hype for this. Do you remember the hype for this fight?
I don't remember the hype for this, but of course we all remember Dana White having a conniption fit at the end of this, for some reason or another, we both don't remember. We don't prepare for this beforehand. Sometimes we may stop and start the episode a couple of times. There may be some off-air vetoes between both of us. Who knows what's going to happen? Because reality is being constructed and reinterwoven. We ourselves are going out of the matrix, just like our GOAT Anderson Silva right here.
Well, it's true though, Justin. We don't prepare at all for this. A shocking lack of preparation as we go into this.
I'm sure our listeners are pretty shocked too.
I'm pretty sure that nobody. You can tell Dan Margliotta is like, that's okay. He knows that in the future we'll be talking about him unprepared. Demian Maia looking hydrated. Anderson Silva smelling.
Anderson Silva. He was getting. Someone was whispering into his brain.
Look at this. We're in Abu Dhabi right here. There's Fei Zhao in the corner. So, I mean, Justin, from how I remember it, Anderson Silva's like really mad at Demian Maia or something. Doesn't he say like, "Where's your jiu-jitsu now, playboy?" Sometime during the fight, like, look at this. Demian Maia's 12-1 at this time.
Well, it was just one of those things where I don't know for sure, but I know a couple fights after this, or actually one fight after this, he'd fight Vitor Belfort, and that was one of those things too, where it was
the fight after this is Anderson is fighting Chael Sonnen for the first time.
Right, but after the Chael Sonnen fight, exactly after the Chael Sonnen fight, he fights Vitor Belfort, and it was like it's almost like Anderson Silva was offended that he would actually fight him. They're both Brazilian. They both can't think of anything else to compare them.
Well, Anderson wore like the Jabberwocky. I don't even know why I remember that. The
Jabberwocky from the dance group.
Yeah, they're all dancing. Look at this.
Yeah, and then he fucking brought the funk with the damn toenail up his nose hole. Muscle farm. Yeah, okay. Oh, well, whoa, hey.
Look, Anderson making it totally awkward immediately. Like, so I love it. He's so... Maia's like all nervous and scared. Like, yes, I'll bow for you too. Oh my god.
You will see. I will bow to you. Handshake your hand too. I'm so respectful. About to fuck you up. Oh,
see, shit. Maia puts out his gloves, so Anderson bows. Yeah. And when Maia bows, Anderson goes for the handshake. He's such a genius. I love it. There's no way that any of that is completely not thought of in my mind.
I also love that I can be the person that our viewers are paying attention to if they queued it up quickly. And if, sometimes they lag behind, or maybe their space bar stuck or something like that, or they were just, taken off guard in the double countdowns, the viewer can also go along your timeline. See, no other podcast or Dream Journal, what have you, will think about that. We do.
Well, our timeline is pretty much, hopefully, like me and you are together right now in this, river of time. Anderson clearly does not respect Demian Maia whatsoever within the first minute.
No, not at all. I mean, he was talking to him, and then he got down on his knees, and then he turned around, and then he tried to do a handshake and fake the handshake. He's just mind games.
Like, Anderson Silva's already won. It's officially like a minute in. Anderson's already won. His arms are flopping around at his side.
We can just care. We can pack up and go home, but we won't, because we're men of purpose and duty. We're honorable.
Justin, is Anderson Silva like the greatest fighter to watch ever?
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much.
Look at this. He looks bored out there immediately. He's in the main event. He's like, I'm going to put on a bad performance. He's like throwing two leg kicks that have both screwed up Maia.
maybe it's just the weed or the booze or the fact that every time that we broadcast, our atoms are taken apart and rearranged, like that one scene in Willy Wonka where that annoying cowboy goes to the TV. But
Yep.
with that logo inside the BSN logo with the twisty thing, and Anderson Silva being in the Matrix and Maya nervously jittering, I feel like this is what happens inside around a neutron. You know?
I guess. Look at what is he doing? Like he's just
Because
going down
Anderson
on a knee.
Silva is an electron. That's what I'm trying to say. And Maya is a proton. And this is at the center of all of our universes. It's beautiful.
I think that this says a lot about advertising in the octagon and how pointless it is. What is that in the center of the octagon? No one knows what that's for. That company's probably out of business because they probably paid like $500,000 to be in the middle of the octagon. Tap
Well,
Out is
I would
dead.
be
Oh, fuck.
I would be less concerned with the BSN nutrition logo and more concerned with the Lumber Liquidators logo.
It's like, oh man, I really gotta buy some nutrition from these people because they were in, like, I've never even seen Giants in the store before. Ed
They're like,
Shell,
fuck, Anderson Silva's fighting? I gotta go get some 2x4s, god damn it.
All of a sudden, I got wood to liquidate.
Whoa! Shout out
That's right.
to Phil Baroni
Hey,
and Richie.
don't kid lost in Jersey.
Don't get lost in Jersey. Don't get lost in the cage with Anderson Silva.
Look at these head kicks. You could see Anderson almost trying to go for, like what he did, what he used to knock out Vitor. I feel like he's throwing a few front kicks. What the hell is he doing? Look at him.
What
He's
is
losing his mind. This is amazing.
this?
Anderson's going to the Matrix. Look at him. This is amazing. This is amazing. This is like Dave Chappelle fighting. Like this is how, oh my god.
Chappelle's fighting.
Flying knee
Now-
knocks down Maya.
Now he's just getting,
We have a mic. Most people on Fight Pass don't have this option. We can actually go to the Anderson Silva mic. I'm going to turn that on for the people at home.
Oh, you see? Do you like that? Know your history. This is Sakuraba versus Hoyler Gracie. I kick your leg all the time. What you do? What you do? Hit me. Hit me. Hit me. Hit me. No, haha. I just stand right here.
What the hell?
That's insulting. He's just laughing at him. What is he doing? I don't know what Dana White was talking about. This is entertaining as hell.
This is so awesome. I mean, we got like 20 more minutes of it, but I remember everyone was so pissed, and at the time, I haven't seen this in years. This is amazing. That's an amazing first round. He just toyed with him.
Thank you, Jason. Thank you very much. Man, what a killer. What a killer to be able to do this, talk to you, talk to Demian.
Talk through
They should
time,
release-
he can hear us.
They should release the audio. I mean, this is like a conspiracy here. Like, Dana, what are you even fucking talking about?
Yeah.
This guy's a mastermind.
Getting a nice little ice rub on his back. Do you think Anderson's just completely ignoring his coaches right now? Like, they're probably saying something to him.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm just gonna...
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. What the fuck can they say?
Damian Maia is still
They're-
thinking about kneeling down like an idiot at the beginning. Like, God, he punked me so bad. Like, I didn't think that was gonna happen.
Is she mad? Maybe I bow to him again. Oh.
See, second one, Anderson's already toying, like, hands down. He's just standing there, asking what's going on. What a weird, awesome fight. How could... He was, like, offended at that strike by Maya. He was upset that Maya's strike was so bad. Look at this. This is amazing.
I love it. I love it.
Oh, ice cream truck just went by. Look at him. He's rocking Maya. How can
He's excited about the ice cream truck. Ice cream!
Oh my god! Anderson, can you hear my ice cream truck in my future time, in this present?
I can't, because listen.
I go into the Matrix.
Oh my god, Anderson, you're in the Matrix!
I see all the ice cream. Oh, ice cream truck.
Is that what Anderson sees? Is that what you see in the Matrix, Anderson? Even when you're fighting Demian Maia, you're just... You've transcended?
There is no Maya. Just a push-up pop.
What the hell? I mean, you heard it here first. Anderson Silva's going after the Matrix. Look at this!
Demian Maia, he just has no idea what a push-up pop is, and Anderson Silva keeps saying it.
Yeah.
Come on,
Anderson
man,
Silva's
push-up
like,
pop! You don't know the push-up pop!
You try the
tangerine
drumstick.
pop!
It's very good. You get past the nutty outside. That's not such a bad Anderson. I don't know. He doesn't sound like himself. Look at this. It's so awesome that Anderson has made multiple like incredibly skilled jiu-jitsu guys just like want to lay on their back and put their legs up at him.
Right.
My
And he
God.
just like jogs away like he's running after the ice cream truck. Is a kid running to the ice cream truck the new best base for MMA? He's just like, look, he's so fed up with it. He's
This is
fed up with it already. He's like, why don't you fight me? And then he runs away from him. Hit me.
Yeah, he's upset. He's legitimately upset that Maya can't do anything. This is incredible. Anderson has hit himself harder than Maya has in this entire fight.
Oh,
Oh, he just punched him right in the nose. Maya, I think, is bleeding now.
I'm right here. Demian Maia, do you not see me? Right here. Do you not see me? Into the Matrix with me. Into the Matrix with me.
wow.
Oh.
Wow.
I mean, it is Maya throwing, and it's early Maya. Like, it's not... I guess it's not that impressive, but this is still unbelievable. How can you not love this?
You know what? This is so fantastic. This is so crazy. I think we have an actual correspondent. It's not ringside. It's technically under the ring. There is a man in the well that we should go
Okay.
to right now as we are closing on this second round. Man in the well.
Hello?
Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being such a sport about this. We know you're hungry, but before we feed you, please tell us what you're thinking about this fight right now. I know you can't see it, so what is the general vibe of this Anderson Silva fight for you?
It's wet. I'm tired. Cold. Please let me out of the well. Hello? I know
You know, hey, I agree with you totally. Wet and tired seems to be exactly what Demian Maia is right now. He's wet and tired. He's frustrated, just like that man is down the well.
I haven't seen any of the fight. Please just let.
All right, we gotta get away from that man in the well.
Oh, man.
He's gonna drag us down
Yeah.
with him.
Well, bad vibes down in the well. Like super low energy.
Jesus, I know. Come on, cheer up. What is that, Dana White down there?
Yeah. Ridiculous. Look at Anderson, man. Like, this is ridiculous. We have got to look up the stats on this fight after this, you know?
Did Nick Diaz force Dana White to get down in the well?
There's no way that was Dana White at all. That's just some
Right,
random
yeah,
dude.
yeah. Random
I
guy.
can't even see him. I look down in the well, and I can't make out anything.
Is he
it's
left over
down
from
there.
that tournament we did? I am like, I can't remember anything, Jason. I only remember
Could be.
what we're experiencing right now.
Yeah, I can't either. But you can check that out on Twitch.
Is this our
Oh,
reality right now, Jason? Is this our?
I mean,
Do you-
it's everybody's
Can you
reality.
make sense of any of this?
Anderson is just pouring water over his hairless body, and
He's not even
Yeah.
breathing.
He really is not even breathing heavily. This is awesome peak Anderson. I love it. I feel like he should be wiped off. Like, that's kind of ridiculous, actually. Oh,
Speaking
God.
of wiped off.
Demian Maia is, like, these leg kicks, like he's getting punched in the face.
Jesus.
Look at while Anderson yells at him. Incredible.
They were out of the rocket pops!
That's Anderson shouting from ringside.
Yeah, sometimes he'll just go out of the cage and he'll sit ringside, and then they're like, "What are you doing? Get to your corner." He's just like, "I am in my corner. I'm everywhere. I am omnipotent."
We're going into minute 11 now. Anderson's still goofing.
Dude, what the fuck is Syntha 6? Is that like a Dharma Initiative team?
No
What the
one knows.
fuck?
Like, this is so stupid. I don't know anyone who's ever
Synthesis.
drinking science in their life, and you know how many millions of dollars they probably spent? Like, I think it's a good idea to put my... It's just dumb.
Check out the guy pirating the whole event there. The little flash that never goes away. It's like...
That's fucking illegal.
He was taken to the back and fucking hanged.
Excuse me, you're gonna have to give me your phone now.
Hey, Dana wants to talk to you.
Dana. Yeah, they pull him aside so Dana could talk to him. Like, let me see your
Dude,
phone,
is
kid."
that... Look at these people. Are these... That's one of the princes that I think
They're in
brought
Abu
this whole
Dhabi. I
event.
think that's in
Yeah.
general their culture. They're right cage side. So it's like, is this Anderson Silva like disrespecting? Look at Anderson, just like
He's like, yeah, I'm keeping my hands up. I'm really worried about what's gonna happen right now.
like getting down in his karate stance. Look at his wide eyes and stuff. This is unbelievable.
Look at how much he's damaged Demian Maia as well. Like, come on, Dana, what the fuck are you thinking about this fight?
Especially
This is
those
awesome.
leg kicks. Like the leg kicks, like that's hard to do. Look at that. He's landing every strike. Seriously.
Jason,
Like-
I know it's really hard to remember anything that happens outside of the moment right now, but when is the last time you remembered a fight actually this exciting on any contemporary fight card that we've had this year?
Well, I mean, Stipe Cormier.
Yep,
mean,
Stipe Cormier, gigantic fight, right?
There's been a couple, GSP Bisping was good. There's been a few, anything Rose does. But I mean, the thing is like, this is different. This is
Exactly.
this is a world-class fighter in Demian Maia, who he had a very impressive... Oh, this is unbelievable! Oh my god, Anderson, are you in the Matrix, Anderson?
I am in the Matrix!
I am out the Matrix.
Oh god.
I am in the Matrix!
I get the ice cream.
I keep your meat!
I eat the ice cream.
You don't get the ice cream!
I have the ice cream.
Fuck you! Demian Maia.
Wow.
This is unbelievable. Like, this is the most disrespectful fight ever. Like, even John Jones fights aren't like this, I mean, we just saw minutes of Demian Maia getting like hyped as this mass murderer on the ground, and Anderson stuffed every shot. He's rocked.
Oh,
him.
wow.
He's-
That
look
was
at
kinda-
Anderson.
He's
Yeah.
clowning like he was knocked
Right.
out, but he's not, obviously. Yeah, that comes back to bite him eventually.
God, somewhere in the multiverse, Anderson Silva knocked out Chris Weidman, and everything is perfect in the world.
Oh, that'd be so good. And then what? Oh, all I want is Daniel Cormier versus Anderson Silva 2, 5 rounds.
At 185.
Yes, we got to
Look,
diminish
he's punching his leg now.
all-powerful Daniel Cormier all the way
When's the
down to
last time you
180.
saw a fighter punch another fighter in the leg in the middle of the octagon?
Maybe Lando or Benson Henderson.
Okay, sure. Not
But
nearly
that's-
as fun. Lando's fun.
Right.
Benson Henderson, not so much. Oh, like every time Anderson gets hit, it's like he's offended.
And like
Justin.
because he also go ahead.
I'm just saying, man. Like we're we're ending the third round here, and I think that this fight is fucking awesome.
This is a great. I'm completely entertained. I didn't think that was boring once. I know we're having an awesome banter, but look at even Mercilon is like, come on, hey, goddamn, this is fucking crazy.
You gotta get in there. You gotta fucking kill this guy.
Get in there, you rascal. He like rubs his hand over Anderson Silva's bald head, and this is like,
you.
hold on, I'm right here. Well, okay, I gotta accept the phone call. Collect.
Yes, I accept the charges.
You know, as this round ends, maybe we need to go back to our consultant down in the well. He's still down there.
All right.
He's still down there. Well, you know why not? He's here. Hey. So what you thinking? What?
Please.
What are you thinking about this fight? How good is Anderson? All right.
He's great. Please, just like tie some shirts together and
says he's great.
down to me. Anderson Silva's great. Please get me out of the well. Please.
Okay, so you don't know this, but after this fight, Dana White is going to be a grumpy McGrumperson. Do you think deserves all the grumpies or no grumpies?
I don't know.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know. Give him a blanket and give him a blanket.
You just dropped it down into the water.
Why do we laugh at the suffering of this man while we also are entertained by the suffering of Demian Maia?
Someone threw a blanket to the man and it just landed in the water in the well. It's so sad.
I heard one of the PAs did, and he goes, fuck you. I heard him under his breath. He goes, fuck you.
This poor guy. Like, I mean, Demian Maia is in a well of Anderson Silva right now. Dude, there's people out there that get tired after 3 rounds that are like gonna be fighting on UFC, on FS1 and shit like that. And here's Anderson, like, not even slowing down at all. Into the 4th round. He's been clowning this dude, this world-class dude.
Man, you know what? I think you actually bring up a really good point. You know, what if, maybe people need to take this blueprint, 60-40 fighting to taunting. Taunting is a rest and also is entertaining to the fans.
No way.
60-40.
Anderson Silva he's been working hard at this taunting. Like, he's like hopping around. Anderson's like burning calories with this taunting.
We're not talking about a ho-hum, like, middle finger or, a Dikembe Mutombo finger wag. We're talking about, like, pretending that you're knocked out, doing, Jackie Chan drunken kung fu stances, running... making collect calls.
Yeah,
putting in his ice cream order.
Yeah, he's like literally calling in his ice cream order collect, which is just a kind of an ass thing to do.
Thing to do, but also who can argue? Hey, baller move.
It is kind of
baller
status. Ice cream collect. Like, hi, we're on the ice cream shop. Do you accept this collect call from
Anderson Silva?
Oh my God, it's Anderson.
Oh shit, it's the GOAT. We better get those rocket pops.
I like it because America is the big country. It's the great nation of freedoms, of all ice cream, and also great that I get so popular I come to a faraway place that has no ice creams to fight the Demian Maia, the rat-headed asshole.
What are you saying?
I don't know. Anderson Silva.
Brazil
he's
has
so
no
mad.
ice cream. Like
Abu Dhabi, I think.
Oh, well, why would Abu Dhabi have no ice cream?
Maybe real hot just melts. I don't know.
We've tried. We've spent millions of dollars.
If only Abu Dhabi had an official Twitter account that we could ask if they have ice
Oh
cream.
my God! Find out. Ask them. Put that tweet out. We've had multiple fighters answer back over the.
I bet they've got
episodes.
like Cold Stone Creamery and all that shit. Yeah, I think Anderson just really hasn't took the time to explore the great nation of Abu Dhabi.
I think
You
Maya's
just kind of
either
make an
that's-
assumption.
I don't think that's Maya bleeding on his own leg. I think his leg is cut open. His lead leg, like Anderson's been kicking at it so hard. Maya's like, I don't understand even what Maya's doing really. This is on Maya. Like, why would Dana be upset at this? This is on Maya. Anderson's the champ. Anderson's beating the shit out of him. So, like, Maya's like getting upset and putting his hands on his hips. So, for what reason? Because he's not getting finished.
Who knows, man? Who knows? I don't know what's happening.
That's why we
but
gotta
I'm
ask
entertained.
Anderson, are you in the Matrix right now?
No, I'm bored.
Anderson Silva in this pay-per-view title fight. He's just bored.
He giggles and scampers away.
Demian Maia, don't lay your hands at me. I fuck you for 5 rounds.
What the hell? They're like, now they're upset at each other? Why is Maya
I don't
upset?
know. I
This
think
is
he's
the
just mad at
weirdest-
himself and he's taking it out on Anderson Silva. He's
Yeah,
frustrated.
that's the only thing he's taken out on Anderson Silva.
Ooh, snap.
He's maybe landed like 2 strikes. I want to see, like, Maya, are you this bad that you can't even cut off the cage? I gotta see the fight metric fights, or stats after this. Maya's probably landed 5 strikes, I think, this whole fight through 20 minutes. Look at Maya's face. Justin?
Sorry, I was distracted. I'm tweeting Abu Dhabi and asking him if they got ice cream.
Oh my God. Does Abu Dhabi have a Twitter account?
They have Abu Dhabi. They have a Visit Abu Dhabi Twitter account to convince people that it's cool to visit. So, what better to ask him? Hey, like, hey, I might visit someday. Do you guys got that fucking Dippin' Dot hook up, bro?
Anderson is still not breathing hard, standing up, just breathing through his nose. Like, he's just doing fine. Feijao is like, why don't you finish this guy? My name is Bean. My name is Bean. Do you hear me?
My name is Bean, Mr. Bean.
Feijao's name is Bean. Feijao is Bean in Portuguese. You're not Portuguese, man.
That's awesome.
Those dudes are super uncomfortable seeing the ladies in a bikini.
They feel things, man.
Demian Maia's eyes closed, his blood is covering the ring, but Anderson hasn't done enough. Neither for Demian Maia. He wants more. Was that no glove touch by Anderson?
Oh yeah, he didn't touch that glove.
Also, why is it like no glove touch? Like, why isn't it a fist bump or a hand touch? Like, they're touching hands, not like gloves. I mean, the glove part of it's touching.
I get you.
Thank you. I appreciate you acknowledging. What's the deal?
What's the deal with the glove touch? You're touching hands, they're kicking feet, punching elbows. Why's it gotta be a glove?
Unbelievable.
That's
Like, why would Maya even like get worried about that? That was Anderson just going like that at him. Like,
And why is there a really awful Jerry Seinfeld impersonator at this exclusive and popular Abu Dhabi UFC fighting event?
what's the deal with you not having ice cream? This is a good fight. What's the deal? Yeah, I was like,
Get this fucking goof out of here.
What about
God.
the airplane
Whoa,
food?
Maya!
Airplane food on the way over here. I can't live off of peanuts. It's a 12-hour flight.
Look at Anderson. Like, he takes so much unnecessary damage. This is ridiculous. What?
I
This
get-
is such
I-
domination.
I get my ice cream flown in. Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you.
Get up!
Anderson's like, I choose to engage while like we're on our knees because I've never done that before, and I want to see what happens.
Yeah, he's
What
like,
the
fuck
hell?
it, screw it. I just want to see what happens. And people are clapping. What the hell is Dana White's problem?
They should. Like, this is awesome. They need to like make. I want to see like a highlight reel of this fight. Like, all
I'm
the
so
weird
glad
stuff.
that you picked this fight, Jason. This is
Yeah, man. I remember like 8-9 years ago being like, nah, that was not a bad fight. Like, I remember writing about it, being like, I don't get what the deal is here, and I haven't seen it in a long time, years, maybe since then.
well the president of the UFC. Well, we should say the former president of the UFC, since Nick Diaz is the president in our universe. But the former president of the UFC, Dana White, he has this power where he just thinks that, and people listen to him, so it almost rewrites history. He's like the Big Brother in 1984, the Ministry of whatever it was called, Ministry of Information, I believe. He tells
I'm not
everyone
sure
it was
what
a
you're
bad
getting
fight,
at.
and they believe it. When it wasn't.
Absolutely. Oh my god, these elbows! Like, this is pure domination. I don't
Look,
like the
no,
argument
no.
of like, well, you should have finished him. He totally outclassed. You should have finished him. You go finish somebody. Like this is way more impressive to me
Yeah,
than like
go-
some dude going out there and fucking swinging as hard as he can and maybe getting a knockout. Like, this
Plus
is
Anderson
unbelievable
Silva,
domination.
yeah, like it's like the baseline, bottom line, like it's like an easy thing to think of, like, oh, Anderson Silva knocks him out. But Anderson Silva's game,
It's on multiple levels.
so
I'm
he
glad you
goes
said that,
in and
Anderson.
out. Right, so, good point, Anderson Silva. As I'm trying to also make a point about Anderson Silva, he doesn't want to just beat Demian Maia because it's clear that he's doing that. He wants to show that Demian Maia, one of the absolute greatest grapplers in the world, cannot do anything to him.
Yeah, this is prime Demian Maia too. Demian Maia's like 32 years old here, you know? Like, this is prime Maia, hydrated. This dude's hydrated. He's not cutting down to 170. He's maybe his striking isn't as evolved, but like Anderson's completely nullifying him. Damn, hey, listen, you're gonna get some ice cream later. Me and you, we're gonna go out to ice cream, okay? But you can't
Okay.
get ice cream. You
Okay.
can't get ice cream if you don't fight, okay? You, ice cream. You're not getting ice cream. Go.
Okay, Demian, you fuck bitch. Demian Maia probably
Anderson
doesn't.
looks like he could fight again tomorrow with no problem, just covered in this other man's blood.
He looks like he
look
could
at
do
him.
the Chael Sonnen fight right after this round ends, instead of having to wait like a couple of months or like a year.
Seriously. I'm really, Justin, I'm really happy that we watched this fight together, you know. Let's check in
I'm
with
happy-
Anderson maybe one last time? I don't know. Or we'll do that after?
You know, well, we've got 10 seconds left. I'm sure he's got a lot to say. He'll.
The
Wow.
fight is over. That was nothing like I remember. Because I remember the fallout.
Absolutely
of the
not.
fight.
Yeah.
Yeah. BJ Penn walks in like, hey, you gonna get some ice cream later? Get some acai ice cream. You hear me? Look at Maya. Why is that guy like giving Maya props? My name is still Bean. You can get some bean ice cream. Oh, like Anderson maybe could have finished there, but he didn't want to jump into the guard. Jumping into a world-class guard is what got Fedor finished. Oh, these highlights are awesome. All right, well,
Amazing.
We're gonna go back to the dude in the well. Good night, goodbye, dude in the well. Please don't leave me. Please.
Sorry, gotta pay the bills. Keeping lights on is really expensive. I'm sure that one of the PAs will get you. Whoa! I'm sorry. Sorry, bro. Oh my! Did they not even interview Anderson Silva?
Oh, I'm
Jason!
sure they did. It's. I don't know. Goodbye.
Goodbye, I guess. Thanks, Dana White.
Yeah, that was
Ass.
a good fight. Yeah.